Today, we are deep diving into internet marketing strategies. I dedicated this video to providing you with timeless strategies for your website, social media management, advertising, SEO, email marketing, and blogging. You know, the ones that we've actually used, not just read about. I'm revealing the exact internet marketing strategies we use to transform our business into a multi-year Inc. 5000 company. And regardless of your expertise level, this will be easy to follow and implement yourself. So lean in, grab your keyboard and your app of choice for notes, and let's jump right in. Internet marketing strategy number one, your website. So why do you need a website? There is only one reason, but it's a big one. The answer is control. When you have a website, you gain control over two aspects of your business. First, you control how people find you. Think of your website like an airport. An airport that acts as a central location for internet users across the globe to reach your business. Having a website opens the door to almost every other internet marketing strategy and opportunity that revolves around driving people to your business. Want to advertise? You need a website to send people to. Want to blog? You need a website to create content on. Want to show up on search engines? You need a website to optimize, and so on and so on. Secondly, with the website that is yours, you control the data. A good example of this would be those who have built their entire business solely on Amazon, Etsy, or eBay without having a website they own and control. You see, when you build your business on someone else's website, you basically give up your ability to do the following things. One, design and update the site how you like and your customers prefer. Want to add features to improve the checkout process? No, can't do. Second, you miss out on the opportunity to collect and use customer information. Want to send emails to previous customers to increase your repeat purchase rate? Sorry. And number three, you give up the ability to control the fees that you pay. Want to change hosting providers to help decrease operating expenses? You thought. Do you see the danger here? Basically, you relinquish control over three major activities that can increase your revenue or your profits. Want control? Build a site that is yours. All right, the first strategy for your website is to begin SEO as soon as possible. Yesterday, if you can. SEO, or search engine optimization, is a process of optimizing your website so you show up for relevant search terms on search engines such as Google and Bing. But depending on your site's authority, it can take between 6 and 12 months to begin ranking for search terms that you optimize for. Even longer if your domain is brand new. So the key is to begin the SEO process as soon as you possibly can, so you can start the clock to time to results. We'll go more in depth on SEO as its own internet marketing strategy later in the video, so stay tuned. The second strategy for your website is to develop lead magnets to capture leads. A lead magnet is a free item or service that is given away for the purpose of gathering contact details. Popular examples of lead magnets include ebooks, checklists, calculators, trial discounts, and free consultations. Lead magnets are the perfect strategy for those still in the research phase of the buying process. They create what we call a win-win scenario for you and potential customers, as potential customers get valuable information that can help them in their buying decision, and you get brand awareness, trust, and contact information that can be used to follow up with the potential customer. If cash is king, contact information is queen. The third strategy for your website is to optimize your follow-up sequence. In sales, there's a saying that goes, the fortune is in the follow-up. And I believe it. In almost all cases, you will get more people who provide you with their information and become leads on your website than will purchase your product or service from your website. Actually, on average, less than 97% of potential customers will buy on the first interaction. By improving your follow-up sequence, the steps taken after someone becomes a lead, you improve the odds of turning leads into sales. The two best ways to improve your follow-up sequence is to increase your speed and your consistency. Here's how you optimize your follow-up sequence with speed and consistency. First, email faster and more often. Second, retarget strategically. Luckily for you, we'll be going over both email marketing and retargeting later in the video. So there's 2 more reasons for you to keep watching. All right, internet marketing strategy number 2, social media management. Social media management is the act of consistently creating content and posting that content to social media channels such as Facebook and Instagram to build a relevant community, and then monitoring and responding to comments from that community. You need to be on social media because businesses who command attention build bigger businesses, and the attention of your consumer is on social media. In fact, according to HubSpot, 97% of digital consumers have used social media in the past month, and people spend 2 hours and 24 minutes on social media every day. That means about 1 of every 3 hours spent on the internet is on social media platforms. Our first strategy for social media management is also the secret to creating great content on social media. The secret is a method called GNP. Before I reveal what GNP stands for, here's a story about a story. One of my favorite books in the world is a book by Dale Carnegie called How to Win Friends and Influence People. Spoiler alert, in that book, one of the 6 ways to do so is to talk in terms of the other person's interests. And there is no better way to do this than the GNP method. The G stands for goals, and the P stands for pain points. There is nothing more relatable and valuable than speaking to your audience's goals and pain points. So here's a simple 2-step process to use the GNP method when creating social media content. The first is to write down a list of all the goals and pain points of your target audience. Second, focus your content solely around these goals and pain points. You can do this through the following types of posts: quotes, tips and tricks, news, curated content, and product features, and a lot more. Remember, providing value builds a brand. The second strategy for your social media management is to boost your posts. Boosting is a term for putting advertising dollars behind your social media posts on social media so they can reach more people, which should ultimately lead to increased followers and engagement. This is necessary because organic reach, the amount of your audience that sees your posts without advertising, is extremely low. In fact, according to Hootsuite, on Facebook, the average reach of an organic post hovers around 5 to 6%. That means roughly 1 in every 19 fans sees the page's non-promoted content. Now, this is a great segue into the next internet marketing strategy. Internet marketing strategy number 3, social media and PPC advertising. Social media advertising is the act of paying social media channels to reach your target audience. PPC, also known as pay-per-click or search engine marketing, is the act of paying search engines like Google to show up for relevant search terms. Now, what makes social media advertising and PPC advertising so attractive is your ability to simply laser target. Beyond keyword phrases for PPC advertising and interest and behaviors for social media advertising, you can also target based on the following things: time of day, day of week, geographic location, language, device, and more. The first strategy for social media advertising and PPC advertising is funnel advertising. So imagine you have a 3-part funnel. The first part is the top of the funnel. The audience is new people who have not heard of your brand, and the goal is to introduce the problem and the solution. The second part of the funnel is the middle of the funnel. That audience includes those who have engaged with your brand in some fashion, but have not purchased or shown a high level of purchase intent. Think social media engagement or website engagement. And the goal of the middle of the funnel is to get users to the site by focusing on benefit and desire through education. Now, the third part of the funnel is the bottom of the funnel. That audience includes those who have shown a high level of engagement, aka purchase intent. Common examples include add to carts, high time on site, or video views. And the goal of the bottom of the funnel is to answer questions and objections to move users to purchase. The magic in viewing your advertising in terms of a funnel is that you show the correct content to the right people based on where they are in the buying process. The second strategy for social media advertising and PPC advertising is to use retargeting. Let me ask you this. Have you ever started to shop online but didn't buy, and later you started to see ads on social media and random websites for the exact thing you were shopping for? If so, you can thank retargeting. You see, retargeting is the act of showing ads to users who previously visited your site. It is an extremely effective form of advertising because on average, only 2% of shoppers convert on the first visit. And retargeting helps bring back the other 98%. The goal of retargeting ads should be to remove objections to purchasing. Here are a few objections you can answer with your remarketing ads. Is the product good quality? Does the product actually work? Why should I buy from you? What makes your product better than anyone else's? How long does the product last? What ingredients are in the product? How long is the shipping time? Why should I trust your brand? What does it taste like or look like? Does it fit well? Does it come with good packaging? All right, internet marketing strategy number 4, SEO. As mentioned, SEO or search engine optimization is the process of optimizing your website so you rank for relevant search terms on search engines such as Google and Bing. SEO helps open the floodgates for quality traffic with a very high buying intent. For perspective, over 5.8 billion searches happen every single day on Google, with the average person conducting between 3 and 4 searches every single day. The good news is that when someone searches on Google, they're looking for answers to their questions or a solution to their problem. The major key here being that users on Google are actively looking or in market for a solution. And not only that, over the long run, SEO is cheaper than paid ads as costs to acquire rankings dwindle over time. Here are a few strategies to help you dominate SEO. The first SEO strategy is to spy on your competitors. Tools such as SEMrush and Ahrefs allow you to see every single keyword a site ranks for. Now, not only can you see the keywords, but you can also see the positions and the associated pages. Seriously, try it. This is a great strategy to understand the SEO strategy and ranking factors of your competition. The second SEO strategy is the skyscraper technique made popular by Brian Dean. With this strategy, you do the following things. First, find a competitive blog with lots of backlinks. Second, create a longer and more in-depth blog. Third, ask those linking to the original piece to link to your content. This strategy capitalizes on numerous ranking factors such as content length, number of backlinks, intent, and user experience, which helps you outrank and steal from your competition. The third SEO strategy is to optimize your site for speed and engagement. Something that is becoming a more important ranking factor every year is how users interact with the web page they land on. User signals that influence rankings include the following things: click-through rate, the percentage of people who visit your site after seeing it in search results; bounce rate, the number of people who click on your page and then go back to search results; and time on site, how long visitors stay on your site. Thus, sites who have the best user signals will rank the highest. So let's discuss how you can improve on each signal. You can improve your organic click-through rate by creating more enticing titles and descriptions for your pages. Use power words, question marks, and numbers, all things that's known to help improve click-through rate. You can improve your bounce rate by improving the speed of your site and providing more relatable content. You can also improve your time on site by improving your site speed, creating longer form content, and by adding media such as video, images, and audio transcripts to your pages. All right, internet marketing strategy number 5, email marketing. According to HubSpot, there are 3.9 billion daily email users, and 59% of people say marketing emails influence their purchasing decisions. In fact, email marketing helped one of our clients generate tons of revenue. I think it's safe to say that email marketing is not dead and is still a valuable part of a business's internet marketing strategy. So here are a few strategies to help you dominate email marketing. The first strategy is also the answer to optimizing your follow-up sequence with speed and consistency by emailing faster and more often. It's to use email automation, also known as drip campaigns. Drip campaigns help you to nurture leads and customers by sending automated emails over a defined period of time and frequency to help them move through the marketing funnel. The first step to a successful drip campaign is to segment your audiences so they get their own drip campaigns. You may have the following segments depending on your business type: opt-ins and leads, abandoned carts, meeting reminders, customers, non-engagers, and many more. The next step is to create specific email sequences or drips for every audience. For example, your drip campaign for someone who downloaded a lead magnet of yours can look like the following. Email 1, sent immediately after opting in, provides a lead magnet and an intro to your company. Email number 2, sent 2 days after email number 1, provides an email that shows the versatility of your product or service. Email number 3, sent 2 days after email number 2, can showcase social proof through case studies and reviews. Email number 4, sent 3 days after email number 3, would be a hard sell. As you can see, this type of sequence allows you to communicate fast and consistently. The second email marketing strategy is more of an anti-strategy. It's the act of not buying email lists. You see, when you buy an email list, you risk harming your business in more ways than one. First, you run the risk of harming your email deliverability and ultimately your IP address. When you continually email a list of people whose emails bounce or mark you as spam, you run the risk of lowering your sender score, an algorithm that rates the reputation of every outgoing mail server IP address on a scale from 0 to 100. Eventually, your emails will be sent to spam, or even worse, not deliver at all. In fact, 83% of the time an email is not delivered to an inbox, it is due to a poor sender reputation. Second, you run the risk of your email service provider simply banning you. Most email service providers don't allow purchase lists, and when they find out, your account will be deactivated and you will no longer be able to use the service. Third, you run the risk of poor results. Likely the biggest harm to your business is wasted time and money. When you put time into emailing a purchase list, this list has no context with your business and is unlikely to become a customer. In short, don't purchase email lists. Email marketing strategy number 6, blogging. Why blogging? Here are some quick stats. Businesses that publish regular content receive 8 times more traffic. Blogging helps reduce overall marketing spend by more than 60%, and blogging helps achieve 3 times more leads. And I can see why. Blogging helps create value for your potential customers and current customers by providing value through education. And when paired with SEO, you can turn your website into a traffic machine through blogging. Here are 2 strategies to dominate when blogging. The first strategy is to optimize your blog to capture leads. Think about it. If blogs bring traffic, the next step is to figure out how to turn that traffic into leads. The best way to do that is through lead magnets. Remember, a lead magnet is a free item or service that is given away for the purpose of gathering contact details. Popular examples of lead magnets include ebooks, calculators, trial discounts, and free consultations. Lead magnets can typically be shown via a pop-up, on the sidebar of a blog, or within the blog itself. The second strategy for blogging is to write longer blog posts. Aim for a minimum of 750 words, but 1,000 or more is ideal. Longer blog posts accomplish 2 important goals. First, longer blog posts tend to outrank shorter posts. Secondly, you're able to provide more value to your customer by going more in depth on the subject. If you have yet to start blogging for your business, here's a tip: start now. There you have it. 6 timeless internet marketing strategies to help you dominate online. Here are our key takeaways. First, websites give you control over your design and your data, and you can gain traffic through SEO and convert that traffic into leads through lead magnet. Second, when creating copy for social media management, focus on goals and pain points. Third, take a funnel approach to your advertising by segmenting your audiences into top of the funnel, middle of the funnel, and bottom of the funnel. Fourth, use SEO to get relevant traffic to your site and optimize for user signals such as CTR, bounce rate, and time on site. 5, email marketing is a great way to optimize your follow-up sequence with speed and consistency. 6, create longer blog posts and optimize your blog to capture leads with lead magnets. And if you don't want to miss a value-packed video like this one that will help you grow your business online, subscribe to our channel today. I'm Karan from LYFE Marketing. Until next time.